Make sure you don't stand up too quickly when you're getting off the log flume. If you were to stand up really... Oh my days! I don't think that's safe. I think you might die. Hello, it's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to the Bosrand created by RamonesW. Now we return to Planet Coaster 1 on PS4 this time. Yes, people still play on PS4, go figure. And the description for this park reads: after two successful parks, brothers Melle and Jurre received advice from a park expert to start a small-scale theme park. The expert pointed out to the brothers an abandoned mining facility in the south of the Netherlands. The brothers therefore appointed the expert as the park advisor for the Bosrand, to ensure that there is enough recreation and employment in the region. Local government's wish was that existing buildings within the park's boundaries would be reused. After a number of years, there is plenty to do for young and old. For example, there is a carousel for the youngest, and Kompel are jolly driver attractions. We also have a real family attraction, the Beaver Log, Beaver, and for the teenagers there are two beautiful roller coasters, Misty Mountain and Emilsse 1830, I probably just said that wrong. Don't forget to take a dizzying ride in Black Gold. If you don't feel like going home after a day at Bosrand, stay in our hotel or holiday park, Boszicht. I've said that wrong as well, I'm sorry. Who knows, you may even bump into a famous YouTuber. Have fun in Bosrand, Ramones. So, I am very, very, very sorry that I have probably just butchered some of the pronunciation in that description. You know what I'm like. But I have spotlighted the two previous parks that Ramones mentioned there, and Jurre and Melle are both of Ramones' sons, which I think is absolutely amazing. I think it's so nice that you've named your parks after your kids. So I'm really excited to hop into this third park and see what it is that you've done this time. The last two were amazing. So let's hop in and have a look around, shall we? Right, so here we are at the park entrance. We've just come out of the entrance tunnel, and straight away we've got this big road layout over here, across the zebra crossing to go over. You can see a coaster off in the background. Oh, it's just dropping down, look. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I'm looking forward to go over there later on and have a look at that. Is it going to drop over around there? Nice. That was good timing. I love it when that happens. And then behind us we've got the entrance building itself. So the Bosrand, it looks like a airport terminal, but in a good way. Like a very clean, simple, effective building. Very nice design on that. Right, and let's hop over here. Let's not loiter on the road. Don't play in the road, kids. It's not safe. So we've got the entrance for the park right in front of us, but we won't go that way. We'll have a quick look on the outside just before we do anything else. So let's come down here and we'll have a look at some of these car parks. So we've got the barriers that drop down, letting you in and out. That's the exit only. So we won't look at that. We'll come in the entrance the proper way. So nice little car park just here, really realistic. You've even got like the manhole covers down and everything. You've got the coaster right in the background, just building that anticipation and excitement for the park. That really does look amazing from here. It gives such a nice sightline and a backdrop to the car park. Talk about building excitement for the park. Look at them all, they're so excited, look. That looks like a very, very good coaster. I am looking forward to go on that. Right, so let's come back down here. We'll hop out to the exit barriers. Can we duck? You can't duck. Like if I'm clicking the left stick in, you can't duck on this one, like you can on Planet Coaster 2. Because ducking is important. That was a key feature that we needed, clearly. So we've got all of the road markings as you would expect, just using the basic shapes. This all looks absolutely fantastic already. We've got another car park just to our right hand side. Again, really nice detailing around here, really nice touches of realism. You've got all of these signs and everything. And let's come down here. Oh, look at this building right in front of us. So this must be the hotel that you were discussing in the park description. Love that build. And then you've got the centerpiece water feature going around the roundabout. And then just the sounds around here as well, like kind of listening to all the birds and everything as you're coming around here. And this was the little holiday area that you also mentioned in the description. So, Boszicht. I believe that's how you're pronouncing it, maybe. Most likely not, because it's me, and you know what I'm like. I always butcher everything. Oh, this looks really nice, just with all the butterflies around. And again, just the bird singing. So all the guests are actually coming down here. So are there things maybe inside here that are encouraging them? Maybe that must be a hotel inside there or something. Is that just what you've done in all of them? Just put little hotels or restaurants in them just to encourage guest flow down here? Which is a good touch. I love it when people do that, when people maybe build something on the outskirts of a park, but they will still give them reasons to go there. It's very much like Silex's park that we were looking at the other day. So how he'd put the vending machines in the holiday homes to encourage guest flow in them. Always a good idea if you are building maybe little things either on the outskirts of the park or where you're maybe concerned that guests won't go. Maybe to just put something in them like a vending machine or something, just to really encourage that guest flow and make sure that they are going to that area. But yeah, great little area this. Really tranquil and peaceful. It's because I was trying to say both words and it just merged into one. We've got somebody waiting for the bus over here. And let's carry on around here. Let's not stand in the road. No, we will stand in the road. I believe there is a little nod to your previous parks just over here. So we have Your Adventure and Melle Park. So those are the two previous parks that I did spotlight of yours. I'll make sure to leave links down below for both of them videos. So if you'd like to go and check them videos out afterwards, of course, after you've watched this one, don't go and do it now. But after you've watched this one, make sure to go and check them out because they were also absolutely fantastic, and a park each for one of his sons, which I still love. I love that idea of creating parks named after your children. Right, let's come through the gate, shall we? So there they are again, Melle and Jurre, the brothers, just in the centre there. And let's come through into the park itself, shall we? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Right, ticket for one, please. There you go. I'll use my contactless payment. There you go. And let's come through the turnstiles. Good morning, sir. So we've got a carousel right in front of us. Excuse me, you just walked right through me. Yeah, this looks absolutely beautiful already. Really nice use of foliage all around here. Really adding to the area. So we've got a park map just over here. Let's come through, shall we? So we've got some differing floor textures broken up. And we've got a shop just to our left-hand side. I'm not even going to attempt to read some of these because you're all going to laugh at me if I do when I say them wrong. So just got a little souvenir shop just inside here. Nice detailing all inside. And just the fact that this was made on a PlayStation 4. Like, just showing how much detail you could still go into. You've got a block of toilets here, and then you've got a backstage area. So lots of backstage areas all through the park. Is there anything around here? Yeah, there's more backstage around here. I will go back into the park in a second. I just want to make sure that I'm looking at everything. We've got a transfer track over here for the coaster. And you've even detailed back in there, look. Shall we just hop over? It's fine. It's not like Planet Coaster 2. I don't have to stick to the paths in Plipcam mode. Yeah, the fact even that you've detailed inside here, absolutely fantastic. Am I going to get stuck now? No. I was a little bit concerned then that I was going to get stuck, but it's okay. We're fine. Right, let's not go through that gate. We'll go through the same gate that we came in to make sure that we don't miss things. There we go. Through here. So we've got a restaurant just to our left-hand side. We've got the lake, like the centre lake, just to our right. Let's carry on down here. And we have our first coaster on our left-hand side over here. So we have the Misty Mountain. Let's have a walk down the queue line, shall we? I love this alpine feel that you've gone for all the way through the park. It's been a while since I've looked at a alpine park. I haven't seen any alpine parks on the second one yet. I'm not sure if we've got the pieces or not to really do that at the moment. But I'd like to see one. I do love a good alpine themed park. Right, move out the way, people. Come on, I'm a VIP here. Move, 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 move. And let's come up into the station. So a really nice station build in here. Again, it's simple, it's effective, it does exactly what it needs to. You've not gone too over the top, but it looks really effective. So we have our first ride of the park. Let's do it. Enjoy, everyone. That was a great first ride of the park. Really unfitting for what this park is going for. It was very small, but it like had that family feel of this small type of park. And all the little touches of realism just going all the way around the ride. I noticed as we were leaving the station, we got the electric fuse box just to the right hand side as you're going up the lift hill there. You've got all of the wiring all following up the lift hill, powering all of that. And then all the way around there were just little touches of realism all the way around the ride. Absolutely fantastic job. And it was so smooth all the way around. Great layout. Did exactly what it needed to. Yeah, amazing. I really, really did like that. And then, of course, you've got the transfer track at the end. Yeah, brilliant. Well done. I like that. So let's come down to the exit. We'll pop ourselves back into Plipcam mode and let's carry on, shall we? Right, there we go. Let's carry on, shall we? So as we come out to the exit, we come through the caves. You got all of the wooden beams just holding it all up. Again, nice touches of realism right there. Let's come through here. We've got some ride photos just to our left-hand side. And as we come down here, so this is only a very small park. This one, as you would expect with it being a previous generation console, it's not going to be a long spotlight, but I think you can agree with me with this, despite the fact that this is a PlayStation 4 park. There's a lot of detail packed in here. And, oh no, he's going to say the thing. Insert that, like, kind of Simpsons thing. He's going to say the thing. Doesn't this make you think, like, if you can do this on a previous generation of console, on Planet Coaster 1, and you've got all of this detail packed in, why can't we do this in Planet Coaster 2, which is next gen only? See, I said the thing. Stop mentioning it, mate. So, I think you can just access the ride just up here for the ride operators. See, you've even got a ride camera over there, look, Just thinking of all of the realism and everything in this park. Right, let's come down here. So we've got a Swift Drifters just on our right hand side. Again, just very simple. It's very effective. Like, less is more. Does exactly what it needs to. We've got a little ice cream vendor just there. I'm loving this. We've got the flat ride to our left hand side. Let's go and have a look down the queue line for this. So we have black gold. So I've seen this ride, or certainly this style of flat ride, quite a few times in various Alpine themed parks in the past. Is this a flat ride in real life or something, and is that what it's based on? Because I've seen numerous people all do this style of this ride. Is it like Phantasialand or something, and they've got like a ride just like this? Because I remember that NH99 did one like in this style of theme, and like kind of in the queue line you walk through like a big like detailed area. Very much gives me that kind of vibes, and I know a lot of PC creators have also created it as well, so I can only assume it must be a real life ride that people use that as inspiration for. But again, just amazing, loads of detail around there, love to see it. We've got some shops over here. Look at all of this here, it looks so good. We've got a log flume. Right, we're going to have to have a go on that, aren't we? Right, let's come around here. We've got another park map again. So we can go right down there. Is this the... Right, this would be the queue line for the log flume. Beaver Log. I'm so childish, I'm so sorry. Right, let's come down here, shall we? And we'll skip over the ropes. There you go. We'll jump over there. Nice detailed queue line. And got a little cowboy just in there, look. Come up here. Move, 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 move. All these rides are very busy. Very populated park today. Oh, have I just got myself stuck? No. Love how you can watch the log flume just go past as you're queuing up. And in we come. Oh, I like that detail above the top. Make sure you don't stand up too quickly when you're getting off the log flume. If you were to stand up really... Oh my days! I don't think that's safe. I think you might die. Like, I'm quite tall. If I stood up really quickly off that, I'd just literally just get amputated. But anyway, let's go for a ride on the log flume. Enjoy, everyone. So very much like that mine train that we went on, it was just perfect for what this park is looking for. A small, little family-friendly ride, loads of touches of detail and realism around the ride. Yeah, it was a great log flume. Like, look what we've got over here. So we've got some life buoys just on the side. You've got the water filtration system and like pumps and everything. Just these small little details that add so much more to a park. You've got a little backstage area over here again. They're just on a break. They're having a coffee break over here. Talking about what a horrible day they're having. But yeah, I love this. Really, really nice ride. Great touches all the way around. Wasn't too long either. It was quite a quick log flume. Yeah, great job. Right, let's come to the exit again. And once again, we'll pop ourselves some flip cam. That puts the fear of God into me, I'm not going to lie. I'm concerned that that is a lawsuit waiting to happen. Right there. Right. So let's come to the exit and pop ourselves back in flip cam. Right, so as we leave the ride, we've got the photos and souvenirs just as we leave. And let's hop down here. So you've got a little bit of a seating area down here. Maybe you're waiting for somebody on the log flume. Maybe you're the designated bag holder. So you're just going to sit there and wait for them. Yeah, good shot of them as well. Like a really nice little seating area. Pretty much overlooking the entire ride. Just like this guy over here. He's waiting for his space buddy friends on the log flume. Right, let's come back around here again. Got the toilets just there. There was the queue line. And let's come around here. So that would be the queue line for the Swift Drifters. Let's carry on working our way around. So we've just got that one coaster left to go on, I believe. So loads... Oh, Ludes 19? Ludes? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the queue line, isn't it? Just inside there. I've hopped over the wall. Whoops. There we go. No one saw a thing. I really do like all the foliage in this park. Like, as you're walking around, you feel so immersed in it. But we have our final coaster. So, Emilsse. I hope I've said that right. Emilsse 1838. So, is Emilsse your wife, I wonder? I think it might be. Given the fact that you've had Jurre and Melle, I wonder if Emilsse is your wife. Oh, look at this. Look at that structure. That looks so good. Very industrial. Right, let's come down here. We'll jump over the ropes. Let's come through here. You got the fast pass just to our left hand side. We're not going to use the fast pass. We're going to walk all the way down the queue properly. Oh, this is really cool. There's the fast pass exit. Right. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. How did I end up here? Right. Just went over here. I don't know how I ended up there. I really like this station build. Again, very unfitting for what it is this park has to offer. But, right, that's completely thrown me off my game. Let's go for a ride on the final ride, shall we? Enjoy, everyone. a great ride to end the spotlight on. Again, it was fantastic. What more can I say? It did exactly what it needed to. I can't get over this structure over here. It looks so cool. That really does look something like out of Fantasia Land. So much detail all on there. And then all along the top with the chains coming down and everything. I loved this shot right here as you were coming through here with the chains hanging down either side of you. We've got the security camera at the top. Again, thinking of the realism. We've got the electric box to the left-hand side. And then that look down over here. You can see the car ride just going around right below us. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And what I did notice as we were coming back into the station is you've got a ride operator right at the top, which I didn't even realise until we were actually on the ride itself. So you'd built like a little operating area just at the top up here, look. Just keeping an eye over. Yeah, great job. I think given the fact that we're basically at the end of the park now, we'll just stay out of flipcam mode for this final little bit. So let's come down the exit, down through here. This whole building is amazing. I really like the whole building. So as we come through here, pick up your ride photos. And let's come down here. This is so imposing. Like, if you are down, like, let's just pretend for a second we're in flipcam mode again. And you look up. How imposing this entire structure is. I just walk right underneath it. We've got the lockers here. And you just come round and just watch the coaster go past. That was great timing. Love it when that happens. Right, and let's come back around here. Got some more shops just around here. And then you've got the little jolly driver. The little car ride just around here. We won't go for a ride on the cars, but we will have a look around it. We'll come down the queue path. There's the entrance just over there. So we've made a full circle in this park. And let's just go for an imaginary drive, shall we? So we come into the garage station. I like how you come over the wooden bridge over here. The custom-made wooden bridge. You just watch the coaster go around as you're on this ride. This park really does have a lot to offer for like all different ages. Very much like the park description was saying. It's got things for like the younger members. It's got the big coasters for the teenagers. It really does feel like a family-friendly park. It just ticks off everything that you would need to for a small attraction park such as this. Absolutely brilliant. And then as we come around here, we've got one last backstage area over here. The staff all seem to be conspiring. They all seem to be like kind of just stood around in these backstage areas conspiring. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe like they're at like a revolution or something. It's like, is it God? No, it's not Guardians of the Galaxy, is it? It's Thor Ragnarok. It's like, the revolution has begun. So we have the roasted beans, coffee and sweets. And here we are back at the main entrance again. What a little park this is. This is so good. I do want to have a look at the park at night before we go to some closing thoughts. So let's go up here and let's swap that to night quickly. And I think with you being PlayStation 4, you could have very easily been forgiven for overlooking the night lighting in this park with the limitations that you have. But in no way has that affected you at all. Look at the lighting absolutely everywhere, even to the car park itself. Loads of lighting absolutely everywhere you look. It looks really well lit. Right, let's go around the park. I was going to go that way, but we'll go around the same way once again. It's lit really nicely. Like kind of, it just gives it like kind of that magic feel to it. Like it's really ambient as you come around. It's not too over the top. It's subtle. There you go. That was the word I was thinking of. Subtle lighting. Like kind of maybe if it was like open in the winter months and it was starting to get a little bit dark a little bit later, like kind of around 4 or 5 o'clock, you can imagine it still being open and there's more than sufficient lighting to keep it open a little bit later at night. Yeah, all really, really nicely done. Alright, there we go. We can come round here now and have a look properly. Look at the lighting on this. Like just with that tactful green just all going up. Yeah, I'm super impressed with this. A great, great park and a real nice end to the trilogy of parks that you've been doing with the Melle Park and Your Adventure. I think all 3 of them have been absolutely fantastic. So let's go to some closing thoughts, shall we? I am so impressed that you've been able to take Planet Coaster 1 on a previous generation of console and still be able to make something as detailed as you have. And I think that's a testament and credit to you, how talented a creator you are, that you've been able to pull something like this off. This park literally ticked off every single box for what it is that you've been looking for a small family themed park. You've got all of the touches of realism, you've got all of the car parks, you've got all the backstage areas, you've got the transfer tracks, you've got the ride photos. Literally, you've thought of everything, and it really does feel like a very small functioning real park. I think it was absolutely fantastic. I really, really did enjoy this one. Yeah, great job. What more can I say than that? But you're going to have to let me know down below what you all think of this amazing little park. But I'm going to be back in a few days with more Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo content. Until then, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody!